There are dreams as beautiful as a full moon's glow shimmering on a tranquil lake. But life, sometimes, is a swift current, demanding that we paddle and navigate, not merely gaze upon it. That lesson, Grandpa Ben had to earn through a long journey and much worry before he could truly grasp it. Grandpa Ben was such a man. He had a whole sky full of dreams. He dreamed of a spacious house, a full meal, and a bright future for his beloved grandson, Leo. But those dreams, like clouds, drifted idly over his head, never settling to become rain. Grandpa Ben liked to sit by the door, gazing into the distance, fanning himself with a bamboo fan, while poverty clung stubbornly to his rickety thatched roof. Leo, his thin grandson with big round eyes, often looked at him with a bewildered expression. One afternoon, Leo clutched his empty stomach and whispered, "Grandpa, I'm hungry." That tiny voice cut into Grandpa Ben's heart like a knife. No matter how wonderful the dreams, they couldn't fill Leo's stomach. Grandpa Ben was startled. After so many years lost in reverie, he had forgotten this harsh reality. The next day, Grandpa Ben no longer sat gazing at the clouds. He took his hoe to the fields, working odd jobs, doing whatever people asked to earn rice. The calloused hands of the farmer now had to work harder than ever, but he knew it was the only way to keep Leo smiling. After days of strenuous labor, Grandpa Ben earned a few small coins. Someone advised him, "Every penny counts, Grandpa Ben. Little by little, it adds up." Grandpa Ben listened. He bought a small ceramic jar, and every evening, after measuring out enough rice for Leo and himself, he carefully dropped a few coins into it. The clinking sound of the coins hitting each other in the jar was pleasant to hear, like the chime of hope. But that joy was little-lived. Meals remained meager, clothes still patched. Leo still occasionally clutched his hungry stomach. As he watched the jar grow fuller each day, Grandpa Ben told himself, "Keep going. One day we'll have enough." Then one day, Grandpa Ben decided to break open the jar. After more than a year of careful saving, the money in the jar was quite substantial. Grandpa Ben happily thought about buying Leo a new shirt or a few small toys the boy had always dreamed of. He went to the market, but when he asked for prices, Grandpa Ben was stunned. A shirt that used to cost only a few coins had now doubled, even tripled in price. The toy Leo liked, he could no longer afford. The money he had painstakingly saved for so long now seemed to have lost its value. People called it inflation. Saving, it turned out, was merely holding on to something that was slowly losing its power. Grandpa Ben was utterly disappointed. His family was still hungry, and that money jar was now just a memento of wasted effort. Grandpa Ben sat dejectedly on the porch, watching Leo busily drawing on the ground with a dry twig. The boy drew a flock of plump chicks scratching for food. "Grandpa," Leo said innocently, "this chicken lays eggs. The eggs hatch into chicks. The chicks grew up and lay eggs again. Then we'll have lots of chickens and eggs to eat and sell." Those words struck Grandpa Ben's mind like a flash of lightning. He looked at the money remaining after his disappointing trip to the market. It was only enough to buy a few chicks. Grandpa Ben decided to take a gamble. He used all the meager money he had left not to buy a shirt or toys, but to buy 3 young hens. Bringing the first few chickens home, Grandpa Ben cared for them as if they were his own children. Day by day, the 3 hens grew rapidly, then began to lay eggs. Grandpa Ben kept the first eggs to hatch. Before long, Grandpa Ben's yard was bustling with the clucking of hens and the chirping of chicks. From the initial 3 chickens, there was a whole flock. Grandpa Ben had eggs to eat and sell, and chicken meat when needed. Poverty gradually receded. Grandpa Ben finally understood the greatest lesson of his life: never just save money, make it grow. He often used an analogy: saving money without making it multiply is like holding water in the palm of your hand. No matter how hard you try, the water will slowly seep through your fingers and be lost. Only when you use that water to nourish a plant, and the plant grows, blossoms, and bears fruit, will what you receive in return be many times over. And from then on, Grandpa Ben's home was not only well-fed, but also filled with laughter. Grandpa Ben was no longer a man of idle dreams. He was the one who had turned dreams into reality, not by holding tightly, but by planting and nurturing.